A pleasant day to everyone. I am Laika Lopez, and this video, me and my group mates are going to report or discuss a topic in Module 3 titled Financial Statements, Tolls, and Budget. The reporters for this module are Ms. Lopez, Mr. Labian, Ms. Guevara, and lastly, Ms. Oliva. So here are the summary of the topics that will be discussed in this video. Now let's proceed to the first one, financial values, goals, and strategies. First, what is financial goals? Financial goals is something that you are hoping to achieve with your money, which can be driven by needs or wants. For example, make a budget, creating an emergency savings account. It is very challenging to achieve your financial goals if you don't have a financial plan in place. Financial planning serves as your guide and helps manage your finances effectively to achieve your financial goals. So in order to achieve your financial goals with high chance of success, let's understand the 5 steps of financial planning process. So the first step is setting realistic financial and personal goals. That means you need to establish objectives that are attainable and aligned with your current circumstances, resources, and capabilities. Most people recommend to use SMART goal when setting financial goals, which stand for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, as it provides a framework for setting effective and realistic goals, which helps increase your chances of success and provides a roadmap for your personal and professional growth. For example, your goal is to save 20,000 pesos within 6 months for a vacation to Palawan while ensuring to allocate a portion of monthly income towards saving, track progress regularly, and commit to achieving the target by the deadline to enjoy a memorable trip and maintain financial stability, which is realistically attainable if you have a source of income to save money. Number 2 is evaluating where you are now financially. So, sa step na to, para ma-evaluate mo yung current financial status mo, you can create a net worth statement in the cash flow analysis, as it helps provide a comprehensive understanding of your current financial situation. Through this, you can gain valuable insights into your financial strengths and weaknesses based on various factors including income, expenses, debts, financial obligation, etc., which will allow you to understand your financial limitations and make informed decisions based on your financial capacity. It informs the development of a comprehensive financial plan to reach your goals. Third is developing a plan to reach your goals. This time, you're going to develop a comprehensive, coordinated series of financial plans that guides you towards achieving your financial and personal goals. It involves prioritizing your objectives, breaking them down into smaller tasks, setting specific targets, identifying strategies, allocating resources, creating a timeline, and being flexible to adjust as needed. This process helps you stay focused, organized, and on track towards achieving your desired outcomes. Fourth is putting your plan into action. This time, you are going to implement the strategies by executing the steps laid out in your plan to work towards your financial goals, which also involves making decisions and initiating the changes outlined in the plan kung kinakailangan. Last is monitoring your plan to stay on track with changing goals and circumstances. Lastly, you need to monitor your current situation and progress. There are times na maaapektuhan at mababago yung plan mo depende sa circumstances you encounter. So you have to regularly review your financial situation, reassess your goals, and make adjustments to your plan as necessary. Because you have to make sure that your financial plan should be flexible enough to adapt to change, such as income fluctuations, new expenses, shifts and priorities, or changes in the market condition. This way, masisiguro mo naka-align pa rin yun sa current situation mo and helps you progress towards your financial objectives. As you can see, this figure 3.1, How to Achieve Financial Goals, provides an overview of effective personal financial planning. It would help individuals understand the holistic nature of financial planning and the importance of considering various factors and strategies to achieve financial goals successfully. Therefore, this figure emphasizes the managerial efforts required to navigate these elements effectively and achieve financial goals. Values define your financial success. It is best describes how people use their money wisely. When you have great values about money, you are, for example, into investment or savings, rather than spend recklessly. You have these fundamental beliefs that those things are important and worthwhile, and because you believe it's important, it becomes your financial goals and motivates you to accomplish them. If you use your money wisely, it will grow and offer the promise of long-term financial security and freedom. This kind of people who establish current spending level based on the necessities of life are more likely to become financially successful. Financial goals follow from your values. The clarity of your financial goals helps your financial plan become successful because it will be easier to identify what types of financial goals you have. Because in general, there are 3 different types of financial plans that you can have: short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals. The alignment of financial and lifestyle goals with your values leads to increased motivation, satisfaction, authenticity in pursuing your goals, and the success of your financial goal.
So the next is financial statements measures your financial health and progress. So dito ay tinutukoy na yung kung paano natin i-handle yung perang pinanghahawakan natin through health and the progress. So financial strategies are involved in pre-established plans of actions, of course, to be implemented with specific situations. So successful financial planning includes the following elements that guide the behavior. So number 1 is specified values that underline the plans. So when it comes specified, so ito yung tinatawag na katiyakan kung nag-underline siya sa halaga or sa prinsipyo na nagsisilbing batayan ng mga plano natin when it comes financial. So ito rin ay mga paniniwala or pangaral na nagtuturo sa atin syempre kung paano dapat magplano or kumilos sa buhay. So ang specified values that underlines the plans, of course may mga importansya rin ito na syempre bumubuo ng pundasyon like that na ng ating mga decisions at mga layunin natin sa buhay when it comes also the pera. So next, number 2 is explicitly stated financial goals. So ang explicitly stated financial goals ito ay ang mga tinatawag na hangarin or yung target sa pera na malinaw na ipinapakita at like binibigyan din ng diin. Like for example, ito ay maaaring isang way na mag-ipon sa isang tiyak na halaga ng pera para sa emergency funds, yung mga kagustuhan mo, mga needs, wants na pangsarili mo lamang, which is kailangan mo ng isang funds or emergency funds when it comes financial. So sa pagkakaroon ng sapat na pondo para sa pang-araw-araw na gastusin, ganon, ang mga ganitong uri ng layunin ay syempre mahalaga upang magkaroon ng daan or way sa pamamahala natin ng pera at also sa pag-abot ng mga kagustuhan through financially. The next is number 3, the logical and consistent financial strategies. Smart financial strategies will be presented throughout this book as they help you keep a balance between spending and saving. So tayo yung tinutukoy dito. So only after this values-based process is complete do you take actions to achieve the goals. So in other words, your financial plannings comes before you take an actions. Sa ibang salita, sa ating mga plans or mga plano when it comes financial ay kailangan nagaganap bago ka kumilos at ito ay nagpapakita rin ng kahalagahan ng pagpaplano at pag-remind ng mga layunin bago gumawa ng mga hakbang or way sa pagpapayaman or maging successful. So plano muna bago gawa, as simple that bago ka yumaman or bago tayo yumaman. In financial statements, measure your financial health and progress. From the word financial statements, financial statements are a compilations of a person's financial data designed to communicate information on a money matters. So they are used to often along with the other financial data to indicate the financial condition and behavior of an individuals or a family. So the two most useful statements are the balance sheet and the cash flow statement. These statements typically includes your assets, liabilities, and equity. So allowing you to assess your net worth. They also show your income, expenses, and also the cash flows. So giving insight to your financial activities and trends over a period of time. So by analyzing these statements, you can evaluate how well you're managing your finances. So identify areas of improvement and track your progress toward achieving your financial goals in an overall. What is a balance sheet? A balance sheet or a net worth statement, it describes an individual's or a family financial condition. So it includes by showing assets, liabilities, and the net worth. So by presenting this information, a balance sheet provides a clear overview of your financial position at a specific point in time. And it helps answer the questions, where are you financially right now? By showing exactly what you own, what you owe, and your overall financial health based on your net worth. And that is a balance sheet. So what is a cash flow statement or an income and expense statement? So ito yung listahan or the summarize of income and expense transactions that have taken place over a specific period of time, such as a month or a year. It tells you where your money came from and where it went. It also answers the questions, where did your money go? So, saan nga ba napupunta ang ating pera? So, when it comes to the word cash flow statements, it provides a valuable insight into your financial habits and the priorities. Under the financial statements, they have strategies to increase your net worth. Ito ay tumutukoy sa kita ng isang business na which is layunin nito na pataasin ang mga nasimulan or businesses at kasama din dito ang pagbawas ng mga utang or mga pangangailangan na dapat bayaran at mabawasan, like pagbabawas ng gastos, mag-ipon at mag-invest. So kasama na din dito ay ang pagtaas ng iyong kita, which means effective siya sa strategies nito. The next is cash flow statement tracks where your money came from and went. Ang cash flow statement ay tumutukoy kung saan nanggaling at saan napunta ang ating pera. Yung pera na pinanghahawakan natin or sa isang tiyak na panahon, like 1 month ba or 1 year man. So, sa pamamagitan ng cash flow statement, maaari nating maunawaan kung saan tayo kukuha ng ating kita at kung paano natin ginugugol or pangahawakan ng pera. So, when it comes to word cash flow statement, ito ay nagbibigay daan or way na magkaroon ng mas malalim na kaalaman sa ating financial na gawa. And that is financial statement.
Financial reason keeps you time and save you money. Financial records documents the final transactions such as bills received and statement of account of bank. Good transactions enable you to review the result of financial transactions. This is important because it's allow you to enjoy greater security in your life. If you have cash set aside from emergencies, you have a fallback should something unexpected happen. And if you have savings set aside from discretionary expenses, you may be able to take risks or try new things. Next, reaching your goals through budgeting. Financial success is a choice, not a chance, and budgeting is a choice. The budgeting process gives you control over your finances. This is important because goals help improve the overall effectiveness of budgeting planning. Objectives are specific steps that are taken to reach goals. Defining goals and objectives to describe what will be financed is critical. Set financial goals, make and reconcile budget estimates. Number one is creating and following spending plan has 3 stages: before, during, and after. The second is to risk-mind our finances and estimate it as necessary. Finance goals can help you find effective ways to spend and save money, both and work in and in your personal life. The next is plan cash flow plan. To avoid shortage of finance planning, cash flow calendar can eliminate with a revolving saving funds. A cash flow plan is a process for estimating your future inflows and outflows of cash. It's similar to a cash flow statement, except it attempts to predict future cash flows rather than recapping your past cash transactions.
Control spending, whether we like it or not. Money makes the world go round. We spend money for so many reasons, and if we're just a little honest with ourselves, a lot of those reasons can be chalked up to how we feel in the moment. And that's where it gets a little dangerous and can lead us to overspend. Learning how to stop spending money is a real thing that anyone can master. Here are some steps to stop spending money too much. Know what you're spending money on. Make your budget work for you. It simply means that your income minus your expenses needs to be equal 0. Shop with a goal in mind. Stop spending money at restaurants. Resist sale. Swear off debt. If you're serious about learning how to stop spending money, you have to swear off debt for good. After all, debt is still for your income. Not only that, but you're also stuck paying on the loan or credit card, plus the interest, until it's gone. And it's true. Your debt owns you until you pay it off. Challenge yourself to reach your new goal. The key to stop spending too much money is to create better money habits in your daily life. But I know that it is easier to say than it is done. Budgeting progress. The purpose of budgeting progress is to give you a feedback to use for the next budget cycle, and here are some steps you can use. Number 1 is assess your financial resources. The first step is to calculate how much money you have coming in each month. This might be investment income, government assistance, student loans, employment income, disability benefits, retirement pension, or money from other sources. The second one is determine your expenses. You need to determine how you spend your money by reviewing your financial records. If your records aren't clear, consider keeping a financial diary to track your spending. Number 3, set goals. Establish a list of the goals you wish to achieve. This can be a long-term goals like purchasing property or funding your retirement. Or they can be short-term goals such as home improvements or car maintenance. And number 4 is create a plan. Once you figure out how much money is coming in and where it's going, you can put together a plan that matches your goal with your financial situation. Pay yourself first. When you pay yourself first, you simply set aside a certain amount of money each month to go into an account that you will not touch. You can set up a separate savings account for infrequent but anticipated expenses such as property taxes, vacation, automobile insurance, or car maintenance. The next one is track your progress. At the end of each month, you should reevaluate your budget, compare your actual expenses and income to your budget, and make appropriate adjustment. Once your budget is done, things are bound to change. They always do, so stay flexible. And remember, a budget is only a guideline. It doesn't factor in a financial consideration that can result from drastic changes in spending habits. Financial software, financial management tools help in tracking and managing financial transactions, making informed investment decisions, and creating budget and saving plans. Automating finance management using cloud-based workflow. Automation tools like Cflow streamlines and simplifies accounting and finance management. When you start managing your finances, you'll have a better perspective of where and how you're spending your money. This can help you keep within your budget and even increase your savings. With good personal finance management, you'll also learn to control your money so you can achieve your financial goals.